Welcome to the Home Grow Factor podcast. This is a space for women to grow and get inspired. Today, my episode is a bit different. I am growing in different ways and I am pivoting in the way I do things. And in this episode, I am sharing my new venture. I started digital marketing because I wanted to create a second income stream for myself and my family. But in turn, I'm also helping women around the world. So I hope you enjoy this episode. This is a live episode that I did on TikTok. And this is the kind of stuff I do to promote my digital marketing business that I started with. So I hope you enjoy and let me know what you think. See you next time. Hi there, everyone. Happy New Year. It's a new year, a new beginning, a time to start new and to start creating new realities. And my subject for today is Groundhog Day, because some of us wake up every morning with the same thoughts and the same idea, and we just keep repeating the same thing over and over, year after year. And this is why that's my topic for today, because we are going to make some changes this year, okay? We are going to start creating new thoughts. We are going to start creating new experiences in our lives. And the only way that we can do this is by changing your mindset. Your mindset is one of those things that holds you back, okay? And this is something I actually practice on a daily basis. This is something that I actually love to talk to people about and do, because if your mindset is stuck in yesterday, you're not going to move forward and create those new experiences and realities today. So that's why I'm here, to get you out of that Groundhog Day, to get you out of those negative thoughts, to start creating something new for you that you can actually move the needle, move forward, start your year strong, and stop worrying about those old thoughts and negative thoughts. So, if you feel like you wake up every day in Groundhog Day, you're probably right. You're probably right. And this is what the brain does to you, okay? The brain is used to the old habits, the old thoughts. The brain doesn't know the difference between now and yesterday. All the brain remembers is what's already in memory. So if your memories are stuck in yesterday, okay, you're never going to move forward in life. You have to create new thoughts and new changes in your reality so you can have a new life moving forward, okay? So you have to make those changes. And it's very simple, and I'm going to explain it to you so you can see how simple it is for you to change the thoughts that are happening. So when you wake up in the morning after a wonderful night's sleep, you have been through clarity. Your brain is relaxed. You are clear, you're living your best dreams in your life, and you wake up and open your eyes, and within the first 3 seconds of your waking, your thoughts automatically go back to what happened yesterday, to what you haven't done, to the bills you haven't paid, to the life that's unfulfilled, to the fact that you hated your job yesterday and you got to go again today. Your mind doesn't know any better. So what it's doing, it's going back all the time. And you have to get smarter than that. You have to create your new reality by doing this one little trick. So when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you have to do is remember what I just told you, that your brain is going to do that within the first 3 seconds. And I promise you, the moment you start remembering this every morning, the brain is going to go back to yesterday. You will change your life, because then you're going to be in control and you're going to say, well, this is what I'm going to do today in order to change that past. This is what I'm going to do today. So this is why I'm here today. I'm here today to tell you that 2026 can be an amazing year, and you don't have to be stuck in the past. Whether you're in debt, whether you hate your job, whether you're trying to figure out how to, pay the bills, if you are trying to save money for an emergency, if you've been dying to leave your job and you want to create something of your own, this is how you do it. You remove those old thoughts, because those old thoughts keep bringing us back. I'm telling you, it's happened to me for years. I had to work on this for a long time, and you have to do it, and you can do it too. So the key to this, the simplest little thing is knowing that your brain is going to do that. Within the first 3 seconds of you waking up, the brain is going to know what you are doing. It's going to know. So your brain says, oh, you're sleeping, right? Tonight, you had a great night. You slept all night. You wake up. Your brain was cleansed. Your body is rested. But if you open your eyes, 3 seconds later, your mind is already going back. So this is the key. Knowing that your mind is going to do that and working ahead. Being ahead of the game. Okay? And that's why I feel like we're always stuck on this rut. We're always stuck on this little hamster wheel, on this Groundhog Day. Okay? And we need to change that in 2026. And I'm going to work with you, because this has been a passion of mine since last year. I've been working on that whole mindset situation for myself. All right? So just remember, within the first 3 seconds, these things are going to change, and you need to make sure that you're ahead of the game, and you know that your brain's going to do that. So you're not going to go there. So if you are in debt, if you're just like ready for more, if you know that you need to get rid of these bills, and going to a 9 to 5 is not cutting it, then do something about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't like repeat the same thing over and over like Groundhog Day, right? Just do something about it. And I know a lot of us don't want to get another job. I already know that. Nobody wants to work for nobody else anymore. If you have a 9 to 5, you're done. You're done when you get home. The last thing you want to do is go get another job somewhere else. So what do? You create something of your own. And this is why I created something of my own, additional to my job, so I can have that additional income stream. So I won't have to be worrying so much about bills. So I can say, oh my gosh, I have an emergency money just in case something happens to me, Or if I want to take my family on a vacation this summer, that I have money put aside. Because you know what? The 9 to 5 job isn't not cutting it. Things are getting more expensive. Things are getting harder to get. And our paychecks are not going up. Our paychecks are not changing. So what do we have to do? We have to do something different than we did before. We have to create more income. That's the key. That's it. You don't have to go to another job. You have to build something that's smarter, something that's going to work for you when you're sleeping, something that's on automation. And that is what I built. I built something that works for me while I'm sleeping. Okay? And I come here and I show up and I share my passion, right? And I tell you what I'm doing. And this is how this works. It's simple, but it's already set up and done for me. And all I have to do is show up and share with the world. So they don't have to be on Groundhog Day every day. Who wants to wake up like that every day? Thinking about the past and your problems and your thing. You have to make the change. So this is why sometimes the change requires a new skill. So how many of you here, if my comments are working, how many of you here have a 9 to 5 that you don't like? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a job that you don't like going to. This is when you have to make those changes. This is when you have to say, you know what? I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something new. I know that I can't go back to school. That's like unaffordable. I don't have the time to go back to school. I don't have the time to go to another job after a 9 to 5 because I'm exhausted and I have kids and a family and I need to be home for the kids. I need to make that dinner. I need to be there. So this is why it is so important to learn a new skill, okay? And whether the new skill is in digital marketing or not, we need to do something about it. So we won't have to worry so much about that past. So we can create new pathways in our lives that are going to bring us something new. And this has been my thing. I refuse to go back. I refuse to live a life of uncertainty and negativity. I am only looking forward in 2026, only looking forward. And I love sharing this with people because I know there's a lot of us that need that motivation, inspiration. We need guidance. We need a mentor. We need someone in our lives that is going to help us, to guide us, because a lot of us don't know what to do. I get it. I was there. I didn't know what to do. I was making jewelry to create extra income. But that takes time and money and physical time. You have to do things, right? I wanted something that was all done for me, that was moving with the times, okay? Moving with the times in this new era of digital marketing, that was going to work in my sleep or at any time in my life, that I didn't have to spend hours and hours and hours doing it, okay? And that was automated and didn't have a lot of cost. So it was working on its own, done for me, didn't cost a lot, okay? I didn't have to go to another job because I don't have any more time for that, okay? And something that was on automation and that anybody in the world can access. I mean, even if we're just talking about the people on the phone right now, there are 5 billion people on the phone right now on social media. If you wanted to create a second income stream, it's possible. It's in your hands. If you have a phone and you have Wi-Fi, you can do that. So, so this is what we have to do. We have to start moving the needle, and nobody's going to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves. We have to say, I'm going to do something that's going to change that. Okay? So I won't have to be in Groundhog Day for the rest of my life. I mean, some people live forever in debt until they die, But why do we have to live like that? When God made us to be abundant, God made us to have all the things that we want. We just have to learn new skills and learn a new way and get out of the old mentality and into the new. Okay? Especially now that we have this new digital era that is here. We are at the precipice of it going forward, like really fast. Why not learn something new that is going to help you with that? So for those of you that are hanging around, and I'm in the United States, for those of you that are hanging around and are interested in finding out what I am doing, I follow a blueprint that will show you everything that I'm doing. It is all done for you. You can do it from anywhere in the world. If you're on vacation, if you're cooking, if you're with your kids, if you're in the car line, it's a blueprint that I follow. It's all done for you, and it's a system built that you build a business that is on automation and creates passive income for you. Okay? The blueprint will show you everything that is on there. There's a video. The moment you put your email, there's a video that follows, and you're able to understand how this business works. Okay? Now, there's one thing I'm going to tell you. And I know that a lot of people that are here will say, I make so much money in one day, or I do this. Some of them are doing well, and some of them are not. Nothing is overnight. Don't ever believe anything that anybody tells you about overnight success. This business that I'm talking about specifically in digital marketing is something that you build. You can make money, but you also build long-term. So it'll give you passive income. And that's what we need, right? To live now. We need to know that we do have a job. So you shouldn't leave your job unless you do really well and then you're ready to go, right? But This is something that's going to supplement your income and is going to help you to pay off the bills, to have money for retirement, to have extra cash, to go on that vacation with your kids that you wanted. So this is the kind of business that this is. The kind of business that I'm talking about is something that, number one, is all done for you. You don't have to do it for a long time after it's set up, okay? It works for you while you're sleeping, okay? And all you have to do is do a couple of posts a day and show up live and let people know what you're doing. That's it. And if you don't want to do video, you go faceless. It's all there and it's even done for you. So I have a couple of programs that I work with that one may work better than the other for you. But my favorite right now is Legacy Builder because this is a legacy builder program. It builds legacy for the future. And it's all built on automation. And it teaches you how to market. So the way I like to explain how my business is, let's say this is the business that I'm talking about. Okay. When you put your email, you'll find out how it works. But this business is a business in a box, meaning it has everything you need to create your financial freedom. So this business has your email automation, your website, okay, and your education in one box. And then the entire package is wrapped up with a community. In the community, there's additional education. And the education is all free. The education is going to help you to learn how to market yourself and market your business. That way, you actually can put yourself out there. Okay? So the business is yours. You get the resale rights. You're the CEO of your company. And you build this the way you want it. And if you already have a business, you can leverage your business. Let's say, if you have a business that is like travel agency, any kind of business that you need emails marketing for, this teaches you how to market your business, not only in email, but in different aspects of that. You do email ads and you don't have to spend a penny. Because this is about working smarter, not harder, and spending more. So in this business, you invest once, one time, and there's nobody at the top like a pyramid trying to make money off of you. You buy this once and you don't have to buy it again. And you resell it over and over and over and over again. And that's the beauty of digital marketing. Because when you're dealing with digital marketing products, they're downloadable and they have a shelf life. So you can run your business with the same product over and over again and build your own business. Now, the beauty of this is that if you're interested in starting your own business and you don't have a lot of money, you can start with under $200 because our basic program is $100. Plus, you'll have to spend on the $39 website fee, which is one time. And then you'll need your domain and your professional email, and it costs under $200. And you can start your business from there. And then if you want to create more income, because you'll be selling the $100 program, you can upgrade within 30 days without penalties. And you can just keep upgrading until you get to the high tier program. The highest tier program is a $1,400. And basically that program is in Spanish and English, and you can sell it anywhere in the world. So let me explain something about the Legacy Builder program. So our Legacy Builder program is a program that can be sold, first of all, anywhere in the world, okay? But secondly, the entire program is in Spanish and English. Okay, so let's say you are starting your business and you're anywhere in the world, but let's say you're here in the United States and you're starting your business, right? And you want to help people start their own business in South America or in Spain or in other places that they speak Spanish fluently, right? They can do this. You can do this automatically. You don't have to be anywhere to do this. They buy the program from you. And like I said, because it's all done for you, they get this email, it's downloadable. They start their own business because it tells them exactly what to do. You don't need to handhold anybody. This is all very simple. So this is the beauty of this. This business is something that it's for someone that if you have a computer or a phone and Wi-Fi, you can listen to a video, follow prompts, you set it up. And if you don't want to set it up, do you know what you do? You ask somebody to do it for you within our company. We have someone for under like a couple $100, somebody, they can set up your entire system, and all you have to do is show up like I'm showing up and do videos, you know, do videos. But they teach you, you learn how to do all of your, you know, videos daily, you know, because they teach you how to do it, and you find your ideal client and so on and so forth. So that's the beauty of that. So we have to start 2026 strong, because I'm telling you, things are already hard as they are. And to go ahead and find another job, it's very hard. It's very hard. Now, the reason why learning a new skill can be life-changing right now, there's a few things I want to say about that. Especially in the digital marketing world, the reason why it's important for us to learn a new skill is because we're moving into a new era. Everything is going digital, okay? Everything is going digital. And for people like me in midlife that have never been in the tech world, it's important for us to start learning this skill, because everything is going digital and we don't want to be left behind, you know? I mean, I know there's some people like my parents, people that are in their 80s, they don't know how to use a smartphone sometimes, you know, so they're going into that era and they probably won't need it, right? But for us in our 50s, we're going to be living for another 20, 30, 40 years, hopefully, right? Because we'll hopefully be healthy enough to do that. So we need to learn this new skill now that we're in midlife. That way we move with the times, okay? So everything that's going digital now, digital currency, digital everything, education is going digital. I mean, within the next 5 to 10 years, we may not see kids with paper at all. They're using paper now, but they're already having laptops most of the time. So the thing here is that we have to learn a new skill, and this is a really important time for us to learn, you know, these skills in the digital marketing world. So we're not learning this because it's, you know, because it's online, because it's trendy. We have to do it because we have to do something different, because some of our jobs may be gone, right? And it's not that AI is going to take the job, because a lot of people are mistaken by that. It's the people that are learning the digital marketing skills with AI that are going to be ahead and eliminate those jobs. So you have to do a little game changing in your life in order to move that. So you put your email, you get a free blueprint, and then there's a video that follows immediately after, and you can see exactly how it works and how many successes there have been. You know, learning a new skill, especially for women in midlife, moms, right? You know, is crucial. It's crucial. I worked today, and I'm putting in the couple of hours of work for my new business, and then I'm done. And how beautiful is that? So, you know, this is for me. It took an adjustment. It was an adjustment. I had to learn a new skill, you know, but all the things that I'm learning are really making me stronger. You know, I'm going to be able to get through a lot of changes in the next few years because I'm learning this new skill. And I've been a hairstylist for 29 years. So learning a new skill was crucial for me. Because why? Because my body, you know, like you may have jobs, you guys may have jobs that are physical, and you're tired. So you're ready to move on. You're ready to start, you know, doing something that doesn't require so much physical work. And that's one of the reasons why I picked this, because I didn't want to have all the physical work. All right. So if you guys are interested in learning more, the business is pretty self-explanatory. After you put your email in, you'll learn all the things about the digital marketing business. It's a business in a box, all done for you. Okay. It comes with website, a system built in, and all the education, plus a community that literally is there for you all the step of the way. We have over 58,000 people in our community, okay? And the key here is for everybody to be successful. So that's what we do. So it's very important. So if you're ready, like I said, you can go below my profile picture and go there. When you go there, put your email in. That way you can see you can get your free blueprint and see how it works. It's free. And then it'll take you to the video immediately and you can get to see exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. And then you can get rid of all the old stories of, I can't do something new, I'm too old, I hate my job, I'm never gonna get out of debt, you know, all those fears that we have. Get rid of all that. Let's change that in 2026. Let's move forward. Let's create financial freedom. Let's do it together. The one thing that makes me happy is helping people. And I know that this is allowing me to share my gift and helping other people and inspiring. And this is why I do this. You know, now everybody doesn't do things like me, but this is how I do it. Because I know people need someone. They need guidance.